What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We're back with another watch long. Just in time, I should say, for another watch along. Manchester United versus West Ham. West Ham. Mason Bruno start and West Ham are cooked. And we're off. Oh, wow. Unbeaten in the last 16 home games against West Ham United. Let's hope another record doesn't get broken today. Who lost it? Oh, God. You saw it. I was dying. I was absolutely dying. Chelsea lost. Oh, they're all crumbling just at the end there. Just at the end, they're all crumbling. They're actually giving Nottingham Forest a chance. I can't believe it. Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes. 2 and 90. Fair enough. I thought be so happy to see Graham Potter in my life. He'll make a song if they win a final. Oh, you know they are going to make a song if they win the final. Come on. Shit. Hamas bullying Sufal there. You know what? I've learned something new today. I've learned that famous Instagram dance song or a TikTok song or YouTube song, whatever you want to call it. Bad Girls Like You is actually a Thai song. Can't lie, I'm a little bit surprised. Casco lineup out. Hey Dhruv. Hey Biku. Did you watch Backlash? No, I went to sleep, buddy. I had a feeling you'd ask me. But since you spoiled it for me, I guess it makes no difference. Have they come out on when the renewed IPL dates are, by any chance? Nicholas Jackson got a red card at 35 minutes. Kobe should have started. I can't believe he played Ahmad, starting Ahmad and Garnacho. That is just not a great idea. But if you say anything, you know, Classico lineups out. No? Thanks. Feyenoord halftime 2-0. Feyenoord PSV. There it is. Barcelona. I hope it's accurate on SofaScore. I have no idea. Chesney, Eric Garcia, Pau Kubarsi, Inigo Martinez, Gerard Martin, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, Rafinha, Ferran Torres. Amas? Ahmad, sorry, Ahmad. Is it off? Over for Fernandez. Or Madrid. Hopefully this is correct again. It's on SofaScore. Courtois, Vasquez, Chouameni, Asensio, Fran Garcia, Ceballos, Valverde, Muller, Bellingham, Vinicius, Mbappe. Seems risky to me, but okay. Wow, Fernandez is 2 goals away from 100 goals. Fernandez, Fernandes, come on, Forest, hammer Leicester today. You can do it. He won Marseille. Greenwood scored again. Wow, they were down 1-0. No, sorry, it was 1-1, 3-1. I think that makes Greenwood the top scorer in Liga, and doesn't it? Do like, share, and subscribe, guys. Definitely drop a like on it, please. Really does help. Keep liking it. Two top scorers, but no team of the. Yeah, that is a. They're trying to remain woke. Basically, that's it. They're trying to not anger their fan base. Is it two behind Usman Dembele? Only one game left for them. Wow, even GA, he's third. He's third on GA, and he's second in goals. He's one behind Barcola and four behind Dembele. Bro, if PSG buy Greenwood, it's going to be crazy next season. That fall by Ugarte. They could put Robbie and Troops. Arsenal signs Zubimendi, yes. Verbal agreement done, right? They have to still sign the agreement, no? Gonzalo Ramos hat trick. PSG won 4-1. Atletico Madrid won 4-0 yesterday. Leganes is beating Espanyol 3-0 at the moment. 3-0. Oh, okay. Amaranth bet Dorgu because he wanted us to witness the original Van Bissaka. Crystal Palace have already scored against Tottenham. I heard Tottenham's lineup is shit. Check everything and then we can concentrate on the game. Kinski, Pogba, Danso, Davis, Spence, Gray, Bentancur, Sa, Odebear, Kulusevski, Tel. Sa has already scored. Ismail Sa. Today, the 9:30 game. If Inter lose today, Napoli wins. Right wing will be sorted. I'm doing Rio, by the way. If you chain him, he'll get 3 PS plus. Forrester been good 10, haven't been good 10 minutes up. Yeah. His dribbling's not that great in Rio Evo. Putis is going to come next month anyway. You're going to have a different team. Save! Fernandez over. Did anybody knew that the song Bad Girls Like You" was a Thai song? Literally found out yesterday. Constantly hearing that song is annoying me. It was interesting. I'm trying to make United past and present. Nice. I keep all my United players to do that at the end. Uh, I have like a bunch of United players. 14 appearances under Amarim. Ahmad has 10 GA, 6 goals, 4 assists. Vidant Lal Dogu shit. I don't know if he's shit, but he's definitely not good at the moment. Let's hope it works out. Not that we spend too much money, but we just need someone who can cross, man. Seriously. There we go. Shaw's coming forward now. We're having at least you're controlling the ball. Nino, Guate, Hernandez, Yoro, Shaw, Yoro again. Yoro's trying to find a player there. You can clearly see him. Hello, Nitesh. Can you make it in top five? If everybody keeps fumbling it, I think you'll easily stay in the top five, Nitesh. Totally forgot that us, Newcastle and Chelsea had to play each other today. Oh, Palace goal overturned. So it's still nil-nil everywhere. Our goal has been overturned. It says 13 clean sheets. Only David Raya can catch up to him. But, Nottingham Forest got to keep the clean sheet, man. Pels might get Golden Glove at the end of the season. I'm done with them if they're doing Cena versus Truth. What do you mean, dude? It's a creative angle. What do you think about Sancho case? Will Chelsea make him permanent? I don't think so. He's coming back. He's got 1 year left, man. I'm sure we'll get rid of him. We need 16 million. Wenger, Buddha. That's United Spurs winning trophy, not for Europa League. Where yes, let's say that. Shanks. Nice pass there by Maz. Oiland. Ethan backing Arthur guy who's his own age. No, I'm just saying, dude. You know, he's a big fan. Dude. It's a good angle. It'll be a nice way to give Artruth also a match. Maybe he wants a match with John Cena because John Cena is done. Could be a nostalgia thing. Just fine. Artruth does so much backstage work. He barely wrestles. Why not? First for Europa League. I want Ange quote to hit hard in future. Bro, it's not going to hit hard in any future. He's going to get sacked, I think, even if they win the Europa League. So if you finish fifth, it's not good enough to get UCL if someone of the PL team wins Europa League. No, I think we'll just be 6 teams in the Champions League. Nice, no? And if City win the FA Cup and finish out of the top 5, I think there'll be 7 teams in the Champions League. No, I'm joking about that. But it'll be 6 teams for sure. Leicester won, Forest else is going to have to wait till the end of the season for his Golden Glove. 13, 13 with 3 games to go. Raya's 12, Pickford is 10, but then if Everton get 3 clean sheets, he'll only get 13. Well, possible. The Raya can get Golden Glove, but I don't think Golden he's going to get it either because they got to play Liverpool today. Let him be on the bench also. And let him enjoy some. Why though? But why? Let's just get rid of him. No, Connor Cody scored the goal. Let him go. No, why do we have to keep him either? Let him come back. Sell him. You never know. They might terminate his contract. No idea what will happen. Ross comes in, back post, Wan Bissaka, back pass, back to Wan Bissaka. You're gonna get an ankle. You're gonna get an ankle high. Not yet. What he scored against his old coach Nuno. Memories, dude. Offside. Funny thing was Arthur got A on the table during the press conference. His chance of playing with England will also get ruined. Tit for tat. No, I don't think he's gonna go back to England, honestly. I think Tuchel is only picking him because Tuchel's here only for 18 months or whatever. So he doesn't want to try anything new. Whether he'll be picked for England or not, we'll have to see now after the season is over and they have the first set of international friendlies. Leicester winning. What's up, Ben? Hard luck, buddy. Ipswich are going back down. Hard luck. What did Jackson do today to get a red card? No clue, dude. I was out sleeping. What is going to win the best European title? He himself never won Europa but complains if others win it. Exactly. Hits him, no? If Arsenal were in the Europa Cup with him, I don't think he'd be complaining, right? The roles were reversed. I'm sure he would happily take the extra money. I'm sure he'd happily take the Champions League match, the Champions League pay, and be in the tournament. The season will be done after the red. Yeah, he got a direct red card. He's done. Done. There's only 2 games. So losers. That's what Arsenal. Yeah, but I don't think it's Arsenal saying it, dude. It's him saying it. Switch Town will be back probably. Hello, Vedang. Good evening. Let's see if you can see it on Twitter. All my Tottenham support, I support. I with Man U to with the cup. Thank you. Nicholas Jackson has now received more cards than he has direct goal involvements in the Premier League in 2025. Yeah, I think he elbowed Sven Botman, and that's why he got a, yeah, a red card. Nicholas Jackson gets a red card for the exact same challenge Ming did yesterday against a Bournemouth player that broke his jaw. That broke his jaw. So he elbowed Sven Botman in the face. Can't be right. Nicholas Jackson was shushing Chelsea fans who booed him after receiving a straight red card against Newcastle. Hey, Columba. Yeah. Apparently, he's informed them that he's going to retire from Tests. Forest have been poor. Ooh. What are you asking? Thank you. Get rid of the boxes, no? Before it gets dark. Why did we sell Van Bissaka? I don't remember the reason. Because he crosses the ball on the ground. That's what I think the reason is. Saw the video. It was for the elbow to the face. He got red. Yeah, elbow and Sven Botman. Sorry, I mean to say all my friends support Tottenham, but I want Man U to win the cup. Thank you. We'll take it. We'll take it. Maybe cricket for you. Okay. Did he ever cross? Yeah, it was just very low. More like a pass on the ground kind of cross. AWB. Yep. Honestly, I'm very happy for him. He was a London-based footballer and he's gone back to London. So I'm actually kind of very happy for him. He probably is a little bit happy himself. He gets to play in a very good ground with a decent team. Well, not decent this year, but with a decent team. So I'm very happy for him. Terrible pass there to Erasmus. You think De Gea will get a team of the season card? Come on, dude. You're joking, right? I almost feel insulted you ask me such a question. You know DDG is gonna get a card, dude. Fuck plays a low block against 15th place team. People who don't a 17th place team, Abhijit. That's who. Rosidays are lost its Pep's Barca's emergence. Yeah, they just like tippy tappy football, isn't it? Goal Forest have equalized from free kick header. Morgan gives white. Come on, Forest. You got to put some more pressure, man. You can't just let Barcelona walk into this fifth place. You've got to put pressure on them, man. If Forest win, they're 1 point behind Barcelona. Well, cross for Rasmus. Nice. Funny enough, it's not with the players that normally start, though, isn't it? Ilanga assist. Yes, boy. Come on. Do drop a like, guys. Do drop a like. Who is in my FPL this week? I've not done it for 3 days, 3 weeks. I had three subs. that I could make. Wan Bissaka cut back in. Kudus. Goal for West Ham. That's as good as a goalkeeper in my eyes. Uchek scored. I'm tired. Yeah. Two more games after this. Let's go. Two more games after this, and we can go to sleep, dude. Last open was game week 27. Game is also peaceful. No aggressive defenders, no leg breaking targets. Pep ruined the beautiful game. That's it. Well, I should say goal giver. I think. Well, did Amas make the mistake? Go cut back in. Reverse pass by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. No, don't tell me. Was it Amas? Ah, nothing he can do. That was a back flick. But Amas let him get in front of him. That was the mistake. Goal is given. What a coincidence. 1-0. Yeah. Hard luck, man. Amas has had some hard luck in the last couple of games. He really has. As it stands right now, West Ham will go above us. Wonderful. That's what you want to read. Wow, goes all the way back from the middle line to the goalkeeper. Really bad. If not for Europe, I would have stopped watching till next season. Makes sense, dude. There's nothing to watch if we are being very honest. There really is nothing to watch. People don't like to hear that, but it's true. In fairness to people, today the game started at 6:45. If this game started at 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm sure there would be people who just go out and hang out with their friends because what does this league game do for anyone? How did they score? So it was a cutback across the goal. Um, and Amas unfortunately was allowed his player to get in front of him and he kind of back flicked it and it went between Amas's legs and into the corner. Unana couldn't do anything about that. Ball got completely crossed across the goal. Just, it's one of those balls where if you put your foot to it, it's going to go in. Yeah. To be very honest, Salumba, Amas has had a really bad last couple of weeks. Amas. But he's a kid, so you can't really do anything about it. But he's had a really he's had a really bad time. You have to be honest about it. You can't just go, he's a kid, so whatever. He's had a really, really bad time last couple of weeks. Hello, Kev. Good evening. Time to learn the EFL championship, Amas. Yeah, I think he should go on loan, dude. I really do. I just don't know why everyone thought that he was going to be better than Alvaro Fernandez. What did people see that we didn't see? I don't get it. I wish I knew what they saw. But I think we might have to send him on loan, honestly. Preseason, Nathan, let academy players get experience. Yeah, but the thing is, if it doesn't work out, then the whole season he'll be a scapegoat. Yeah, it's him and Dogu. It's impossible. His passport. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Why would his passport be the factor? It was Eric Ten Hag who said he came up under Eric Ten Hag, who's Dutch. and he bought a Dutch left back too. If it was his passport, I feel like Harry Amas would not even be getting chances in this team. Then Ruben Amorim's Portuguese, he's looking to get Portuguese and Brazilian players. Like our away support is better at stopping the ball than our goals give us. I like the intent from our players. At least we are deciding to move. Oh, ball goes over. Onana comes out. Not sure where that ball's going. Oh, okay, it goes past the halfway line. Good clearance there by Onana. 31 minutes up. Every time I see this team, the quality is less. You're not wrong, Rahul. But it's obviously what the hell was that? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, it's Bindi, not Onana. Sorry, he couldn't hear. And he couldn't hear. I guess. I mean, Bindi was literally going to get there, but Onana is not playing. Yeah, sorry, it's not. Solution is just play academy team at this point. Yeah, Vedang, that's not a bad idea, but the reality of the matter is their confidence will just get hammered. No, you're basically throwing them into the lions den, dude. And almost all of these players have never played a game. A team not willing to improve does not deserve UEFA trophies. But Rahul, I don't really see what we can do by improving our team for this match. I hear you, I get it, but yeah, you cannot get over your ex. Improved. No, remember I was asleep. I was asleep. I didn't know. I just made it in time for the match. Uh, I was out cold, dude. Out cold. Long day today. And yesterday was a really long day for me. All over the top. Yes, Rasmus. Holds off well. Ahmad. Come on. Just get closer. Ahmad against 1B. Cuts back over. Rasmus tries to spin and shoot. Tough fun. Started out well by holding off the centre back. Should have just let it go to Bruno and moved in. Oh, great defending there by Mazraoui. Oh, oof. That was a tough pass there. Tough pass there by Aminu. Oh, yes, boy. Rati gets back in there. What an airplane that took off. Uh, Guys, here's an interesting question. Oh! Oh my god, Hoyland couldn't get there in time. He made a wonderful run. You know what? I'm going to ask you. I'm going to put it as a poll so you guys can answer it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to put it as a poll first. आज या तो है या फिर लन है। हमेशा ये लोग यूरोप के पहले कैफ़ीन पीते हैं और ये इसके पहले गांजा। About the mentality, bro. Your logic is fine for a mediocre team. Why does Man City want to come second and not fourth? I don't know. They get the same shit either way this season. That's a great point. Logic is fine for a mediocre team. Yeah, but bro, so what I'm trying to say, right? Like, what if player he picks a strong team and they get injured, Rahul? This is the other problem, na? What if he picks the strong team and players get injured? Then people will blame Amarim only. It's a lose lose. That day he brought back Delict without like 1 week of being fully fit to play, and Delict got injured again. Would you take Visa from Brentford as a striker for the short term? That's the poll, by the way. Interested to hear your guys' takes. Again, finish करने के लिए refs को पैसे थोड़ी देगा, either you're first or nothing. No, see, I understand what Rahul is also saying, Vedant. I get it, but at the same time, now at this point, if somebody gets injured, then whose fault is it? United versus Tottenham ball possession will be zero, zero referee 100%. Going to be a bit of a shit show final, no doubt about it. Going to be it's going to be two very awkward teams playing each other again. Speaking of which, we can't even keep the ball now. Snapdragons left us mid-season. I have no idea. Poll will kill me for sure. Why? What's wrong with my poll with the poll, dude? Oh, because everyone's saying no. You're right, dude. It was just I was just curious. We're not really in for them or anything. I was just wondering what people would say. They saw how shit we are. Ooh, back pass to Ahmad. There we go. Ahmad's there by the box. Cuts in. Oh, there's nobody there. Pocket picked, unfortunately for Ahmad. Oh, wow. No. Rasmus Hoyland's holding his shoulder. And I literally said it minutes ago. I said it a few minutes ago. Give me Maguire's number 9. This is the fear. That's why. How serious Matthias Delict's injuries? It doesn't matter, right? Chance he won't be fit enough in the next 10 days anyway. Our main game's in 14 days. We have 3 more games after this. If he can't make the game we want him to make, it doesn't matter if he gets fit or not. And I don't think he can make the game. Excuse me. Why do they squeeze the bottle like that, like crazy people? So that cut back. Van Bissaka. Kudus crosses the ball. I know we gave up, but this is too much. Yeah, but Tualumba, this is what we've been saying for weeks. This is what we've been saying for weeks. And everyone was saying, yeah, we are concentrating on Europa, and everyone just accepted it. Hi, man, Rasmus, please. I've just woken up from sleep. Center was so shite, man. I mean, Pratham, I don't know what you want him to do about it, but he can always not get picked. But they still pick him. Oh yeah, they have to pick him because he's the only one that really stays fit. Xerxes also been injured a lot. So the Snapdragon Global Fund grants support life-saving programs. Right. What's happening in the other games? Gibbs White Alanga 1-1 there. 1-0 West Ham, 0-0 at Spurs Palace. West Ham about to score second goal, blocked by Luke Shaw. Cresswell with a corner. This life-saving program do actual work other than advertising themselves, I think sometimes. Oh my god, the ball goes behind us. Come on, Ahmad. Don't allow him. He's coming in, Ahmad. Oh, good block. They gave season after January transfer window. Enough. Fair enough. Oh shit. James Ward-Prowse is taking the corner. We were supposed to get John Clare Todibo. Thank God we didn't. Cross comes in. Early cross. Blocked by Mount. I had hopes after that Arsenal win, but then I remember who we are. See, dude, I have my own thoughts about it. But if I say anything, people will just say, oh, oh, oh no. Oh my God, Ariola almost gave us a chance to score there. Oh my God, that would have been nice. Oh no, that was a great move there. Here we go. On the attack again. I think Mickey Mount got a goal before getting injured again. Mickey Mount. Another block there by Shaw. Oh, Shaw is screaming at people. That's how you know it's bad. The fact that he's playing Shaw and Mount, I don't know if I should be very confident or be very scared for the rest of the game. 2 minutes extra time. I think I'm gonna get the Luke Shaw haircut when I'm gonna cut my hair next. Like it. It's nice and neat. Imagine me with a Luke Shaw haircut. Nice fade on the sides. I've never really done a fade. They're zooming in on Euro's chest like that. That's weird. Oh, late off. Oh, Mount couldn't get there. That would have been a great attack for us. Cross comes in, cleared back out. Thoughts? Not great. No, West Ham are below us, Columba. I don't know why he went with a makeshift team. We've only got 3 games left in the season. West Ham have been worse than us. We haven't lost any of the last 16 games at home to West Ham. We're currently losing. There's no excuse, man. You can't just keep making the excuse they're focusing on Europa League, dude. Like you can't just sit there and take an L after L, even from teams that aren't good, man. You just can't. Why is he not playing his strongest team? I don't know. He could have started with the strongest team and then subbed them out, dude. Now we're trailing. If my man plays 10 games uninjured continuously, you see me get 10 CGPA this sem. Well, bro, I don't mean to alarm you or make you feel happy. I don't know which one that will do. But Shaw has started I believe Shaw has started 4 of the last 5 games. Just, I don't know if you're happy about it or not, but I thought I'd just let you know. Half time. It was an idiot decision to continue with ETH first, then spending 200 millions on players he wants and get rid of him after that. That's not enough. They got a manager who plays the back three. Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah. Should I stop the vote? I think I'll stop the vote. It's 50-50 apparently. 50-50. 50% will not take Visa as striker. Believe me, I ain't getting CGPA, 10 CGPA this time. That's not fair, dude. What if Shaw does play 10 games? That's not fair. You can't put that on Shaw then. Not supporting him in winter market chaos. Yeah, there's just Nathan with Orton again hitting officials with RKO. Hunter comes to suspended the RKOs. Hunter quits. Sounds like a good time. Really disappointing. I have to be, bro. Europa is 11 away. No one understands or cares. Delusional we are as fans. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why we wouldn't go with our strongest team. If you wanted to go with our weakest team next week, I'd at least understand. It's closer to the Europa League. Today, I don't really understand. Don't really understand. And the fact that we're losing to a team that has literally been worse than us all season, it's really bad. I have to say, it's really, really bad. It's just more chaotic than I thought it would be towards the end of the season. I didn't watch the first half. You didn't miss much, dude. I can't really blame anyone for the goal. That's all I'll say. But quite lackluster today. Normally we start off strong, and I always say, "Ah, we fade off." We didn't even do that today. It's pretty bad, and it really makes it worse when when the team we're talking about has been worse than us the whole season. United versus India men's team will be a legendary hit. Even a decent FIFA game player can take better decisions than Ineos. I don't think a lot of people would disagree. Do El Clasico watch along. Dude, the El Clasico is already going to start. Besides, they don't have a thumbnail for it, dude. It'll be pointless. Real Madrid's team doesn't look so great. They're taking a big chance today. If Barcelona beat them today, they're done. They can't catch up. Season will be over. How many times do El Clasico going to happen this year? This is officially the last time. Have they? How many times has it been done? It's been done three, right? Three or four. Two in the league, two in Copa del Rey. Could be wrong, but I think, um, yeah, I think this will be the fourth time. Yeah, fourth. Crystal Palace scored again anyway, no matter what they did. Eze scored this time. Eberechi Eze. Wow, Leganes almost bottled it. They were 3-0 up. It became 3-2 against Espanyol. Leverkusen Dortmund 1-1. Doesn't matter anymore. They're 1-1. Benfica had to play Sporting. They finished 1-1 this week. How crazy is that? Sporting right now are winning on the basis of goal difference. They are 3 goals more than Benfica. 3 goals more. It's literally going to go down to the last game. But I wouldn't want to lose on goal difference. It would be very frustrating. Inter Miami lost 4-1. Messi's the only one that scored. They lost 4-1 to Minnesota. Ash Red Devil. Our team is completely different in the Premier League. What's up, Ash? Welcome to the channel. Are we going to keep our goat or sell him? I think we should sell him. I don't want to loan him. You heard what the Betis president said, right? You did lose a league in GD in 2011, 2012. Yeah, you're missing my point. That's what I'm trying to say, Nitish. I wouldn't want to lose like that. They literally played each other. They could have, either way, they could have settled the score this week. But Benfica and Sporting finished 1-1. Therein lies the problem. 1-1's great and all, but the goal difference is +3 in Sporting's favor. So they try to play safe, and they're going to try and score 5-6 goals in the remaining 2 games. It's a chance you take. If it doesn't work out, you can't complain because you played each other. Whoever loses the league now in the Portuguese league, they're going to have to just blame themselves. They had a chance to beat it clean, win it clean. I mean, so choices you make in this case. The playoff match is going on, aren't they? League One playoff. Leighton Orient Stockport 2-2. Wickham Charlton today. Then next week. Okay. Still going on. Still going on. League One playoffs. United Spurs fighter finding the table who finishes below. Yeah. Siasa and Messi losing to no-name teams in their career was not in my bucket list ever. Yeah, Vedang. Well, I don't know if you've had a look at the Saudi league, but they are not even going to finish top 3 this year. Al Nasser. They might not finish top 3, and they'll miss out the AFC Champions League spot. So That could happen. They were beating Al Ittihad, and then they ended up losing it at the end of the game. And if you win Europa, does that make your season better than Arsenal? It should make a better season than Arsenal, Ritesh, but people will tell you no because they finished second or third. The reason it will make us finish better than Arsenal is because we'll have a trophy and be in the same competition they were. Um, we changed our manager mid-season. We have been terrible in the league all year round. But if we are in the same competition and we win a trophy at the end of the season and get into the same competition Arsenal is, people will say league is your barometer of how good a team you are. Yeah, but last time I checked, you don't get a silver and bronze medal in the league. You only get a gold one. Everybody else who doesn't get relegated is basically in the same position, aren't they? Will Sancho go on another loan? Because who will buy the freedom fighter? Yeah, so here's the thing, Colombo. He has 1 year left. So we can do one of two things. Either we can sell him or we can bench him. Loaning him makes no sense. I don't think it benefits us at all. How much time does Amarim have next season? First 5-7 match or December? I would give him. I might get in trouble for the Shanks, but I'm going to, depending on how many signings he gets, I'm going to give him the whole season. And the reason I'm going to give him the whole season is we just don't have enough players to play the system. So we have to hope that he'll incorporate some of our players that we already have into the system. That is my hope. Is that going to happen? No idea. But I have maybe better season, but not more progressive season. That I'd agree on. I think that is a very fair take. And I don't really like Arsenal. And I think that's a very fair take. If an Arsenal fan told me that, I would agree. Progressively, not a better season. Better season because at the end of the day, we took something. Even after being this shit, no, we still won something. Yeah, I can agree to that. That seems very fair. We've gone from fighting for PL to fighting Tottenham for 17. Yeah, but Vedang, see Vedang, I want to back Amarim, so I'm not saying things, but there are things that I just did not like about the season, and I'm not talking about now. I am talking about from the time we sacked Ten Hag. There are things managerially wise I did not like about our season this year. So I can tell you what I didn't like, but then people will call you negative and to be fair on Amarim. So that's why I'm trying to just not say anything. Not because I am scared or I don't mind if people call me negative, but then I also find it a waste of time to say anything about it because this season I've it's like Shank said, right? Shank said earlier, I after we went to a January window and bought nobody, I've written off the season already. I don't know if I would say that exactly, but I totally understand what he means. I don't think our take is that much different from each other. But unfortunately, it has something to do directly with Amarim. And if you say anything about Amarim, people will just go, "You're not backing the manager for now. Please be patient." Signings are dreams that won't come true. Two max. No, it's not even about that, dude. It's the number of signings. I don't think we're going to do two max. I think Cunha is a matter of time. Shanks. First week July, I think we'll confirm we signed him. Why first week July? Because apparently we are waiting for the financial year to end. I think the deal is going to be in place way before that. I think sometime first week July we are going to sign Cunha. At least that's what I believe is going to happen. Maybe we are going to sign Cunha at the end of the season. Never know. Appointing Amarim in the middle of season is one. We both thought RBN could have finished this season. Yeah, but you know what? It's not even Amarim's thing, dude. It's when Amarim is here is my actual issue because I'll tell you what. I'll my thing was we were sitting here when Ten Hag got sacked and said eighth is not good enough, right? So why I'm mentioning that because we were eighth, but we were 4 points from fourth at the time. or we were 6 points from fourth, one of them. So we were basically, what I'm trying to say is we were right there. We went from eighth place and whatever 6 points away from fourth to 17th place from November to May. And a lot of people are blaming the players. And normally I would go, these players, a lot of these players have been quite problematic. But at the same time, these players finished eighth last season. We were currently eighth when we sacked Ten Hag. Even if we are not happy to be eighth, we were still eighth, not 17th. So how did we go from eighth to 17th? It's because we have a squad full of players that have never played a back three. And everyone said the players are shit. It doesn't matter what formation you play them, they're terrible, this, that, and that. Like, but if that is true, we would not have won an FA Cup. We wouldn't have finished eighth. We would have finished 15th last season, but we finished eighth. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying you have to logically look at it. How we have improved our squad and become worse. How? Because we are playing a formation that almost all our players are not used to. At the end of last season, when we finished eighth, whether you like Ten Hag or not, we bought Mazraoui, Delict, and Xerxes, all three players of which we like. And all three players which have actually we think are good and we are going to keep after the season ends. We want them part of the project. So we technically got players that are better for us this season. So we have upgraded the team from last season. Still finished first. And I blame Amarim in the sense of because it's and he said I'm not going to change no matter what. And then there are people saying it's okay that he changed because we know which players will not fit the system, so we can sell him. Now the only theory with that problem with that theory is that a bunch of these players are on so high wages that even if you know they are a problem, you still can't sell them. For example, the Jaden Sancho. You know he's a problem, right, for the team, but you can't sell him. What is the point of knowing he's a problem? Nothing. What is the point of playing the formation? Nothing. Because we already knew he can't fit the formation. We already want to get rid of him. Now you put him in a. Now he comes back to a team at the end of the season after Chelsea not wanting him in a system that they play and he can play. It becomes a liability for us because we have to get rid of him. So this is my thing. It's like we have a bunch of players that don't play this formation, and then people want us to do well. And when we don't do well, people just say the players have been shit for 5 years. We have been shit for 5 years, but we're not 17. The best way I have of saying this is when Ten Hag was sacked. Did anybody think we were going to finish 17th at the end of the league? Everyone said no. Couple of people said we would do bad, but not this bad. But no one ever thought we'd finish 17th. Who do you blame it on? Because last year's squad finished 8th. We upgraded on last year's squad and we sacked Ten Hag at 8th with 4 points left. Now we are 35 points behind. Not 35, sorry, 30 points. We are 30 points. On the ground, get to Bayern, thank God. We are about 30 points behind top four. I don't know. I do blame Amarim, and that's why I'm willing to give him one year. Willing to give him 1 year because then there's no excuses. And to answer this point, I'll give you a little spoiler, Vedant. Because at the end of the season, at some point of time, I'm going to do predictions of what I want next season. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. If we finish lower than eighth, I'm hammering out at the end of the season. If we finish, I told Mark, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to it no matter what. If we finish in the lower half of the table, I'm hammering out. I'm hammering him out straight away because he's going to get a bunch of players. And if we change our coach at the end of 2026 and he goes back to back four, then again we have a bunch of players from an old system that we will not use with a new manager. So I'll be honest with you. I expect to finish between eighth and tenth. If we finish in the lower half of the table next season, I want him gone. That's it. I'm just being fair. I'm going to be fair. I don't want to avoid it. Avoid the question. Us are wearing Travis Scott shirts as their deal with Spotify. That's it. You would have been relegated instead of Leicester. Yeah. 90 months really, you spend that time scrolling Well, I think yeah, listen, it means 90 minutes every week, right? So that's a lot of minutes. These are be entertained rather than traumatized. Enough. Our mistake by Kubasi by challenge by Shazni penalty. I think offside it's a pen. Mbappe. At least La Liga is going to go down to the final week. PSG won the league in April. Liverpool won the league late April. Um, I think PSG won the league like first week of April actually. Liverpool won late April. Italy and Spain are the only teams that are still competing. Although today it could be decided. If Inter somehow lose and Napoli win tonight, 6 points with 2 games left. Today will be the decider if Inter loses. This today the La Liga and the Serie A could be determined. Now Euros on the ground. This is exactly what I was trying to tell Rahul. If you play the players and they get injured, then everyone's going to complain. Euros on the ground. Brilliant. Oh, I thought we'd have Fredrickson or something. He's bringing on Maguire. I don't think that's a good idea either, man. Strategically, today's a bad day. Yeah. Today's a real bad day. Who's in our squad, man? Why are we not 2-0 Crystal Palace, by the way? 2-0 Crystal Palace. The second half is started and they've scored again. Oh, Tottenham are also losing at the moment. That matters to us, but still, our team. We have Fredrickson. Why is he bringing on Maguire? I mean, Amarim is really not learning, man. Seriously, I have to say without sounding arrogant. Bring on Tyler. Oh, fucking hell. Euro's coming off. Limping. Hey, luck day. Saki Manjo, why did Euro play today? Exactly. But then we have Rahul. Rahul is upset. Rahul is saying every time I watch a game, they're looking weaker and weaker, which is a great point. But I told him if he plays the players and they get injured, he's at fault. If he doesn't play the players and they get injured, he's at fault. So, it's a lose-lose fight. This brother wants to sack. Wait, Lindelof's warming up too. What's happening? Lindelof's warming up. Oh crap! He's going back into the dugout. He's going back into the dressing room. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't tell me it's that bad. Please, I beg you, don't tell me it's that bad. Bro, he's going off. But Amarim is a psycho, yeah. Yes. What was he trying to do, this guy? I don't get, yeah. Play the fucking academy, man. Even Fredrickson's literally on the bench. He's thinking Maguire and Lindelof. I don't looks like he's self-sabotaging. It really feels I was thinking of Shaw even. Shaw just came back on the pitch. Why would he take Shaw? Oh, now he wants to rest the players. Brilliant. What are you doing? I don't know. Very disappointing. Why is Bruno even playing? You know why Bruno's even playing Vedang? He's, I sent a message to someone. I'm not going to reveal who, but I don't get it, yeah. I actually don't get it. I'm seeing Garnacho warm up now. Garnacho, why? What are we doing? Did you see Tottenham's lineup? They have basically given up. Penalty. It's a pen. It has to be a pen. Ref. It's going to be a pen. He's going to check it. He's going to check it. It's going to be a pen. What's the score? 1-0 still. Going to check. Going to check, right? What's happening? No, you can. I mean, that looks like a foul to me. See the angle again. No, not a penalty. 1-0. You can't do anything about it, Vedang. There's no point getting frustrated. No, you're just wasting your energy. Just watch the game. If you don't have anyone to hang out with, just watch the game and just absorb it because it doesn't make any difference. This is really frustrating, but I have to say, like he's if he should have at least brought on our main players in the second half. And why is he bringing them on in the first half? I don't know. Why is he starting them? He's just putting our season at risk, dude. Just literally go see who's playing in the Spurs game. Just look at the lineup. They're playing Danzo and Davies, and they're not even playing their goalkeeper, dude. They're playing Kinski. Oh wait, is their goalkeeper Kinski now? I don't know. Is Vicario injured? I don't know. Actually, don't quote me on that. I don't know which goalkeeper is currently playing for them, but they're playing Kinski and goal. Back pass. Ahmad. Goal Mbappe 2-0. Stay corrected. La Liga could still be in play next week, depending on what happens today in Italy. The Italian league and Serie A are the most competitive league, not competitive, most close leagues this season. I should say. Tried to join you at one UFC, couldn't too much Hindi. That's fair enough, Kalamba. That's okay. Fine. Don't worry about it. We'll probably be doing the final together too, Kalamba. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but it'll be a collab thing. So I have to try and help, try and grow the channel as best as I can. And it's fun for me even a little bit get to talk to someone while doing the watch along. Can be quite tedious talking yourself, I should say. Uh, we are going to probably do the final together, most likely. I don't want to say it prematurely, but I'm just letting you guys know now in advance that might going to happen. Save there, Baba in there, and he pushes it away too, like a smart goalkeeper. All right, Ahmad's driving forward. El Clasico, yes, Mbappe scored. All right, no problem. But I think I might post a video of it on. They're gonna score, aren't they? No, Wan Bissaka crosses. Very stressful night that day. By the way, Wan Bissaka hits a low cross, and I mean a ground cross, and they score second goal. That's Sam 2-0. 2-0 to West Ham. Now he's bringing on Doggo. More and more records go as the season continues. Just more and more records. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know why Bruno's there. Ugarte loses the ball. And Bruno, I don't know where is our left back. I don't know where Amas is. I have no idea where Amas is there. Amas is nowhere near us. Amas is nowhere near us. I don't know where he was in the I can't even see him on the screen. Bruno was there playing left back. Yet people will say he runs around like a headless chicken. So I think they did watch the intergame and are using the pace. Good idea. I'm just going to hang out with my friends. Yeah, makes sense, Vedang. I have 2 more weekends. I don't know how good Vedang, if I'm not mistaken, you said you live in Pune, right? Uh, Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's gonna be a good before it rains. Enjoy your time. The Garnacho's coming on. Take care, Vedang. See you later. You took off Ugarte and Mount Pune, right? Enjoy your summers, dude. 2 weekends. Taken off Ugarte and Mount, by the way. And Garnacho and Dogu have come in. Courtois saving and saving. Bro, if you'll win today, you're 1 point. You're 1 point behind them, right? Wow. The Portuguese league, the Italian league, and the Serie A still going strong with about 2/3 games left. 60th minute incoming. Eric Garcia scores 2-1. Oh, Barcelona. Oh God, if they do a remontada to win the league, it's bad. Where to watch El Clasico? Where to watch El Clasico, Aditya? Fan code, I guess. Biggest problem was keeping ETH. Yeah, that's one of the problems. The other problem is trying to have a new system in November. People say we had to do it to make sure we got rid of all the players next season. We're not going to get rid of all the players next season. A lot of these players on high wages, but people believe that we're going to get rid of most of these players. That's why we had to play the system with these players, so we know which players to sell. To me, I don't think we can sell that many players anyway. So I don't see it happening. If you tell people we shouldn't have played this formation, then people will say, why should he cater to these players? I mean, it's just awareness, isn't it? It's just awareness. Shaw is definitely staying. No, but it's not even that, Vallabha. Shaw is staying. He literally can't get rid of Sancho. Oh, I don't know if I can read that, but read that, Abhishek, please. Read that for if you want to know. Oh, we had a chance there. Garnacho had a chance. Is this a new thing people do now where they wrap up their whole hand? Look like their hand looks like a mummy now. Nice pass there. Don't know. Great cross there by Ahmad. Garnacho couldn't get there though. Garnacho couldn't get there. Oh, side netting. Shaw, Sancho, Casemiro. Who else? Mount, Onana. There's a bunch of players we can't get rid of, dude, that we would probably get rid of if money wasn't an option. And it's just weird. Google Chrome, not showing in GXR because they have made a deal with fan code, Abhishek. I found that out today morning when we were doing the UFC. I believe someone said it in the morning today. I think Aditya only said it. Ericsson will go, but Ericsson will go for free, dude. He doesn't count. Ericsson will go for free. Lindelof will go for free. We are not selling those players. Their contracts are run out. Talking about the players with the high wages, we can't sell. Oh wow, Alvarez is coming on. Edson Alvarez coming on for Guido Rodriguez. Evans is going to go for a free. Lindelof's going to go for a free. Ericsson's going to go for These are free agents. We can't keep them and they can't stay. Either way, they don't have an option. They're gonna go. Talking about the players that we want to go that are on high wage. By the way, Lindelof's on like 75K. Ericsson's on like 125K. Evans is on like, I don't know, 50K. These people aren't even the high wage earners that are going to leave. Plus, we have Malasia, who's not even doing well at PSV at the moment. We literally got him from PSV and he's not doing well there 2 years later. Shaw's not going to go. Are we going to try and offload Dallo? But we don't have a good right back. It's just a big mess, man. Rashi wants to go to Barcelona. What if Barcelona don't want him? He's not gonna play back in Aston Villa. The Rashford thing in particular is the biggest hypothetical because he's got a new manager now, Iman Zahavi or something. Apparently, he's very close with Barcelona. Yeah, but Barcelona must want him. He can get all the managers he wants, but if Barcelona don't want him, how's he going? Feyenoord, sorry. What did I say? I said PSV. Sorry. Yes, he's gone back to Feyenoord. Rashi's delusion. But that beside the point, no, Tolomba, at the end of the day, that's what he wants, right? If we want to get rid of him, the best way to get rid of him is him finding the place he wants to go to and them putting in a bid. If they don't put a bid because they don't want him, then he's not going any. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to play at Aston Villa again. You can write that down. At least I told you guys in advance. I think Anthony is going to go back to Betis with an obligation to buy, which the Betis president basically came out and said a couple of days ago. He said the Anthony deal is complicated, but we're trying to get him next season. Why is it complicated? Because they don't want to pay 200K themselves. They want us to split the bill with them. To me, it doesn't make sense. They want us to split the wage bill with Anthony, and we don't get Anthony at all. I would rather sell him for 35 million because we need anything more than 32 million pounds. If we even get 33 million pounds, I'd sell him because we don't want to use him. If Amram doesn't want to use him, then I'd sell him for 33 million pounds. If we get more, great. I don't. Oh, it missed everyone the cross. Oh, Rasmus. They're showing Rasmus, but let's see it again. Oh, it touched Rasmus's head. No one else could follow through there, but on the back post, he tried to lay it off. So if we get 33 million, I'll just sell Anthony because a loan with an obligation to buy again, it does not benefit us. What if it's a loan with an obligation to buy like Sancho's, where they made all the stipulations and then they just give us Sancho back? I don't want that, dude. We think all these players can get sold, but we don't really know. Everyone's saying right. Anthony is cooking. Watch Anthony. This, that. Right. What if no one wants to spend 35 million pounds on him? Then is he really cooking? I don't think so, right? Because if he's cooking so much, someone will want to buy him. Why are we doing a loan with an obligation to buy with Betis again? Someone will be happy to put down cash up. That's how I'm looking at it as. Because the Betis president basically said he wants him back next year, which basically means they want him on loan, which means we have to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it again another season. Cross comes in, back post. Oh, his form is benefiting Betis, and we are paying for it. Now it's one thing to do it when we don't want him. It's another thing to do it when he's in form. This season, I can at least understand. Okay, he can't fit the system. We don't want him. Loan him. Once he's in form, why are we loaning him again? We should sell him. You're injured, FML. Why can't we avoid injury? Dhruv, we could have avoided injuries if Amram didn't play him. But if you say anything, people will say you're being negative. Amarim's just getting a pass for everything now because he came in November. It's just a harsh truth, whether people want to admit it or not. But at the end of the day, Amarim picks the club. Fredrickson is sitting there. We have played Shaw, who's been injury prone for the last 2 years. Yoro, who's come back from injury a couple of months ago, and Mazraoui, who's basically played every single game. And Amarim has gone on a press conference and said he's on the red. I don't know if you guys watched the press conference, but he said he's on the red. We have to manage Mazraoui properly now. What does on the red mean? Means Medically speaking, he's in danger of getting injured. He bought back. He started playing Matthias Delic 2 games ago against Brentford when he was just a week back into his fitness. He was a week. I think it was a week. He was signed off that he's fit. A week later, Matthias Delic got injured again, and I don't think he's going to be back for the final. And Xerxes is not going to be back for the final because apparently he told Alfonso Davies, I don't know, on his stream or so, I don't know where, but Alfonso Davies found out that has basically said that Xerxes is not going to be in make it in time probably. Great recovery there by Dogu for a throw in. Great recovery there by Dogu to keep the ball in play instead of a goal kick. So like you can't say anything. You can't say any. And he removed injured Euro for Maguire, who you can argue has been in the best form as a centre back in the last 2 months. He's taken off Euro to bring on Maguire, and Fredrickson still on the fucking bench. But last week he played Fredrickson. He didn't mind playing Fredrickson, even though Fredrickson was getting absolutely battered. Now he's trying to protect Fredrickson because of what happened last week. But I think the point of playing in the kids is you protect the starting 11 because of the Europa League. I'll say it again, Dhruv. Go have a look at who Spurs are starting. Spurs are clearly not trying to risk any injuries because they know we can't get relegated anymore. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Last time I checked, they were 2-0 down. Let's see the score again. They're still 2-0 down. Forest, by the way, is winning. Chris Wood has scored. Yay. I'll get some points out of it. Chris Wood, Gibbs White, goal and assist. Morgan Gibbs White's got a goal and assist in the game. Chris Wood with the second goal. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too, dude. You can't just go, oh, we are protecting the youth, and at the same time we are protecting the starting 11. You can't do it. We don't have enough players to do that. If you don't think we can do anything more in the league, why would you start people like Euro and Shaw and all when you clearly need them for the next game? Ahmad has just come back from injury. What if Ahmad gets injured before the Europa League final? I mean, he's just going to get a pass because he came in November. I'm telling you right now, he's just going to get a pass for everything. Dude, we are playing a team that has actually been worse than us the whole season and they're beating us 2-0. Don't tell me we have not let our foot off the gas. Don't tell me we have not let our foot off the gas in this game. We have clearly let our foot off the gas for the last month. We have just given up where we are on the league. And people are willing to give Amarim a pass for that. But when we lose to a team that has actually been worse than us the whole season, I don't find it acceptable. Today, when West Ham beat us, they're going to go above us in the league. This will be the first time West Ham is above us in the league with 2 games left in the season. I mean, it is what it is, man. When there is so much pressure, they're trying to play from the back and losing the ball. Damn 2-0. Yep. Next season will be another long season. Mark my word. I don't think it's going to be a long season. I think we're actually going to do a lot better to Alumba. My issue is right now we're just giving him a pass for everything, which is very frustrating. So what if he came in November, dude? So what if he came in November? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came mid-season. He didn't lose any games in 17 straight games. I mean, like people pick and choose the facts that are convenient to them. We went unbeaten in 17 straight games once Mourinho got the sack. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. People are saying the system is why should we cater to these shit players? I'm like, we should cater to these shit players because these shit players are going to be here till the end of the season and they can't play a back three. But if you say that, you get bullshit. So, yellow for Valverde. Don't tell me they're panicking. Dude. Thought we could win this match at least. Yeah, you and everyone else that has a brain cell, dude. But people will tell you that it doesn't matter. And then when we lose, people will get frustrated. So it's a joke. Carlos Soler coming on for Jared Bowen, who scored the second goal. Wan Bissaka assist, by the way, just to give you a big FU. Ankle high pass, as I like to call it, which actually ended up scoring the goal. In other teams, injuries are a tactical problem. Here's an excuse why we lose. Yeah. This literally is the only test of a manager. Positivity FC. It's not even being positive, Tualumba. It is people defending Amarim because he's new. They don't want to blame Amarim because Amarim came in mid-season, but yet they will not acknowledge that the change in formation has actually affected us. And they use the reasoning of we need to change the formation to see the players that don't fit in the squad. How many games do you need? 95% of these players have never played a back three formation. I don't know why you need the whole season to find out that these players can't play your position. I don't understand. Just from a logical point of view, people keep saying this season we're using it to determine how many people can play the system or not. Yeah, 3-2. Come on, Ahmad. Come on, Ahmad. Is it off? Hoyland. To be fair to Hoyland, it was on his weak foot, but could have done better. Could have done better. Also, 2-1, but yes, goal. Yamal 2-2, too much sitting back. Why are Madrid sitting? Oh, you said they were copying interest. Like I said, dude, y'all are going to get Trent defense. I don't know how that's going to look. Oh, the header goes wide. Maguire's header goes wide. Oh, we've come so close in the last 5 minutes. I would have taken that, man. Would have taken that. Oh, Real Madrid are shite. Yeah, I mean they're shite, but then, but Real Madrid were 2-0 up. They were trying to use the Inter Milan tactic. It's not working. And Real Madrid can't commit too much as well, though, Tualumba, because uh, at the moment they are, what is it, 4 points behind Barcelona. So they also have to be careful if they want to compete. If Barcelona win today, the game's over. They've got to take care too. What is this kid, Yamal? Bro, the other day, people were getting shit for saying he's more talented than Messi at 17. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how is that a discussion. 100% factual. He's more talented than Messi at that age. People are just like, oh, it's recency bias. I'm like, okay. Do you even were you even born when you were watching Messi play when Messi was 17? Because Messi's 40 now. So you got to be what in your 30s, late 20s at least to remember it. People just decry it so hard, dude. They don't even understand what they're saying sometimes. If people talk about like prime this and prime that, dude, they're 5 years old. They don't remember shit. They don't even remember what they had for breakfast when they were five, bro. People are getting so upset when the older generation actually saying he's better than Messi at 17. It's a fact. It's a fucking fact. Just deal with it. Don't be so butthurt and deal with it. Way better than Messi at 17 years old. If that bothers you so much, go call Messi and complain about it, bro. You don't care. Honor for United. At least we are attacking Honor for the love of God. It's 3-2. Mbappe and Ceballos collided into each other. How the fuck does that happen? They panic Barcelona lead 3-2. I'm not even looking at the chat. They lose Europe. It's over for this manager. He's 1 foot out. Abhijit, you're just going to get disappointed. I'm going to tell you what I told Vedant before Vedant decided to go and hang out with his friends today. Oh, open header. Open header straight at the goalkeeper, Maguire. We're getting close at least. I mean, at least we're taking shots in goal for once, man. I can't even complain. He didn't even have to jump. Right perfectly on his head. It was just so straight. Yep, he didn't even move actually. Holding of Van Bissaka, which is kind of funny. Um, Nice to see that Van Bissaka still doesn't cover the back post, and it wasn't just they used to blame Solskjaer's defensive tactics for that, but as you just saw there, Van Bissaka just doesn't cover people on a corner, or he just does not have the strength for it, whichever way you want to look at it. But yeah, it's just how are the performance of different Premier League and Europa League difference can't be this much. Rajak, I don't know how many times I can say it, buddy, but continental football is very different from Premier League football. This is how Rasmus has 6 goals in in one tournament itself. Last year, half of his goals out of his 15, half of his goals came in the Europa League as well. In Europe, sorry, I should say. This year, it's the same thing. People are saying Rasmus is shit, but he's actually scored the same amount of goals, I think, that he did in the first season. The thing is, it just hasn't been in the league. Continental football is just so much more different, dude. I mean, listen, people will say that's an excuse, but it's true. His back three formation clearly is working much more in Europe than here. Proof of that is when he played Man City. When he played Man City with Sporting, They were trailing and then they ended up beating Man City. A back three clearly works in Europe a lot more. Or the players are much more. I don't know how to explain it, but it clearly works better in continental football. Score 3 goals in less than 15 minutes. Yellow for Chouameni. Oh my god. Real Madrid are collapsing in real time. You know why? But United's playing most of the first team players. It's the rest though. Yeah, swap. That's what we've been spending the last 80 minutes talking about. We none of us know why it's happening, but it's happening. So, yeah, there's no other answer than that, sadly. Oh, did we score? How did we not score there? West Ham are faltering in the free kicks and corners. Yeah, come on. Oh, we got three clear chances, man. We had three clear chances in the last. We'll say no, but it's true. Fernandez? Oh, Fernandez tried to go halfway line goal. He saw the goalkeeper come out there. Areola started panicking. Oh, we got chances. The second half, we got our chances. Oh, Hoyland missed from point blank range again. People are going to abuse Hoyland for that. Let's see. Yep, he went too low. He had to go high. He went too low. He went at body level of the goalkeeper. He had to go high there. But then what are we going to do next year? Because it clearly won't change his formation. This team might finish 17 or not for a club of this stature. Rijak, I have made myself clear. I don't care if I come out negative or not. If we don't finish between 8th and 10th next season, I want him gone. That's it. I've made my decision in advance. It doesn't matter what we play. It doesn't matter which players we buy. It doesn't matter how much time he needs. If we finish in the bottom half of the table next season, he's gone. I don't want him. We have to maintain some standards. Yeah, I know we are shit. I'll accept we are shit, but I will not accept we are this shit. I'm sorry. There is no evidence to prove that we are this shit except this season. Last season, everyone said we are shit. We finished eighth. We were what was it? We were goal difference behind Chelsea and like 2 points behind somebody else. I'm not going to accept it. A good attempt there by Garnacho to feed in Menu. Not going to lie, but Europa League final will be a blast. It'll probably be a blast swap, but it'll be a very tense blast. Man, both are 2-0 down, yeah. Again, not finishing champs. That's not an amateur. Yeah, but we're not talking about that, Columba. We're talking about why the hell is he playing a starting 11? Last week he played Fredrickson and Amas. This week he doesn't even want to bring Fredrickson on. We've already injured Euro now. Euro went back straight. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're watching or not, Palomba. Euro went back into the tunnel. Ahmad just came back. He started Ahmad today. Ahmad literally just came back from injury. The Brentford game, he got 10 minutes. Today he's played the whole game almost. Like, why is he playing Fernandez and Ericsson's on the bench? That's also on Amarim, Palomba. There's plenty of things that are on Amarim. If Lindelof is going at the end of the season, why is Lindelof not starting? He's starting Euro. Lindelof's not played any games this season. He's fresh. Euro's been injured this season. He's young. I mean, there's plenty of problems that Amarim has created in today's match on his own. He's bringing Ericsson on now with 8 minutes left of the game, and we're losing 2-0. But again, people will say, back the manager. This is acceptable. This is acceptable coaching. He's taking off Ahmad now after playing 82 minutes. He still kept on Fernandez. Fucking hell, if Fernandez, you know what? I'm going to tell you, you want to hear something controversial, Columba? Get ready. Yeah. You're gonna like this. If Bruno Fernandes somehow gets injured before the Europa League final, Amarim out. How about that? How about that? How do you like that as an answer? Amarim out if Fernandes gets injured before the Europa League final. How about that? And I will not take it back. Even if we win the Europa League without Fernandes, I won't take it back. When you play with fire, no, you shouldn't get a high five for it. It's really stupid. Euro injury serious? No idea. Euro got an ankle injury. Oh, the updates have come on X, Abhijit. I haven't checked. I'm just watching the game. He went straight back into the tunnel though, Abhishek. He was walking gingerly on his leg. It looked like something lower down. Nathan, no, I'm being serious, Twalumba, because you can't. This is the foolish thing to do. Ericsson and Lindelof are literally going to go by the end of the month, and we are playing Euro, we are playing Shaw, and we are playing Fernandez. Last week we played Fredrickson and Amas on the same side of the pitch. Today, Fredrickson doesn't even get a sniff. What is Chido Obi Martin on the bench for Twalumba? He's not registered in the Europa League. He's not registered in the Europa League, and Chido Obi Martin played 80 minutes for Brentford, and he's getting a break today. There's plenty of reasons to be pissed off at Amarim, Twalumba. Trust me. You can say we didn't finish our chances, fair enough, but we only made these chances in the last 10 minutes. We brought on more of our senior players. We didn't make anywhere near the chances like this in the first half. When you see the highlights, when the match comes out, you'll see the timestamps, Twalumba. You compare our first half chances to our second half chances, and you see we only made chances after everyone got subbed off. You'll see it. I'm sure you'll watch the highlights on YouTube. Highlights on YouTube will happen, right? On the United channel. You'll see it for yourself then. You compare our first half chances to our second half chances, they're not even close. Goal kick. Goal kick for West Ham. The deflection of an Armas cross that looked like it was going towards goal, but it did not. Kept saying drive. Let's give him a pass this season. Bro, but how can you give him a pass if they get injured? No, Palomba, that's what I'm trying to say. Yoru is injured. How can you give him a pass for that? Fredrickson's on the bench. Lindelof's on the forget Fredrickson. Lindelof's on the bench. How can you give him a pass? Lindelof literally in 2 weeks is not going to be a United player anymore. I mean, no, sorry, that's wrong. The contract ends at end of June. Unless they part ways amicably for a month. I don't know why you would. You're getting a month of free payment. But if I'm not mistaken, it's either June or July 1st, the contract ends. So if it is July 1st, he's going to go in July 1st, but technically he's done at the end of the month. Why not play him? He's not played the whole season. It's not good, dude. It's not good. Goal 4-2, again a mistake at the back. That could be it. La Liga could be done this week. Just letting you guys know next week, whenever Napoli is playing, we might do a watch along for it because they're going to see our boys' armpits in the air. Like saucy. Lads, it's Spurs. Yeah, but doesn't mean our players should be injured, no, Columba. Everyone is frustrated from an injury perspective, not from the Europa League perspective. What happens if the injury is bad and they can't play pre-season, Columba? This is the problem. Great Lucas Vasquez. Bro, if you think Lucas Vasquez defends bad, like I told you, my friend, you're in for a bigger shock. Ooh. Oh no! Don't tell me. Amy Vardy got an assist. Facundo Buonanotte. It's a 2-2 draw at Forest Leicester. 2-2 draw at Forest Leicester. They pulled on back. God, Man City are actually going to finish in the third at this rate. Dortmund is beating Leverkusen. Doesn't matter anymore. The season's over. Europa League watchlong on the channel or one MUFC reject probably on one MUFC. Not confirmed yet, but I like to tell people in advance because anyway, the notifications sadly from YouTube don't go through. I put a post saying I was going to be on there. People didn't get the post, so most likely on his channel. As far as I'm aware of at the moment. Barca win La Liga, congratulations. I mean, there's still another half, Colombo. Never know. Madrid cosplaying Pakistan. Conceded 4.5. That is a little surprising. Like I told Aditya, if you think Lucas Vasquez is bad, you're gonna get someone a lot worse next week. Fede Valverde injured. He's in pain, ankle pain. I mean, I can't say why is he playing Federer, but you can't say that because you will have the chance to win the league. But I'm sure you understand my frustration at least. Nacho, I'm back. Oh, almost got there to Hoyland. I mean, great. Great work there by Garnacho. Yeah, we've got 2 more minutes left. Look at the clock. Travis Scott. Travis Scott. What's the knee? But I mean, in fairness, Aditya, you do have to play Valverde for this game. We are playing our players with nothing to win, not making excuses for our team, but that is just terrible decision making. Terrible decision making. Raho got a yellow card. It's gonna take a miracle for us to draw now. Sanders with a cross back post. Another corner. 89 minutes. Pakistan and India in the bag. Let's make love, not war, people. Yeah, tell that Pakistan. I agree, Tualumba, but fortunately, certain people don't. So, an issue. If we qualify for Champions League, yeah, according to what will be a decent level Champions League, okay. I'm going to let you know right now what I expect from next season if we get anywhere between 3 to 5 signings, depending on the quality, of course, but this is what I expect. Um, I think we'll get to the quarterfinals. You know what, let me be more reasonable because I don't know what signings we're going to get. We'll get past the group stage. Quarterfinal run to the Carabao Cup, maybe a semi-final run to the FA Cup, and we have to finish between. We have to finish. Actually, I want to finish eighth, minimum eighth. If that doesn't happen, depending on the circumstances, I'd be happy with the season. But if that doesn't happen, I'll have to take a closer assessment of my own uh, opinion on it. But if we don't finish in the top half of the table, that irrespective of what cup or what league we are in, whatever it is, if we finish in the second half of the table again, gotta go. We cannot buy 6, 7 more players of a back three formation, get a new manager, and then that manager wants to play back four. We cannot do that. Cannot do that. We have to learn. We have to learn from the Ten Hag way, where he screwed us with his bloody goalkeeping choice. Because he wanted a certain kind of goalkeeper. We can't just go season after season for different formations and go back to old. Valverde is back up and running. Of course he is. Cyborg, 6 minutes extra time, 1 minute is done. I say we'll get past the group stage, Rajak. I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm trying to be realistic. And second of all, most importantly, I would say, that we get more money if we make it past the group stage. We get some money, we get a fixed amount of money if we make it to the group stage, i.e. play Champions League, get more money every stage we go. We need to get past the group stage. I want that extra money. I want the money to add up so we can use it for whatever is needed. Maybe we might need a signing in January, a cheap signing like Dogo. We'll have money for it. By the way, Rao for yellow for saying something to referee from the bench. Oh, he's not playing. I don't know when they are 4-2. Why would you? This really confuses me. 3-1 Dortmund. Leverkusen are finally bottling it. They're giving Xabi Alonso a proper send off. 8 minutes extra time at Forest. They're trying to get Forest to win over there on that side. Still 2-0 at Tottenham. That game's pretty much over. As well. Never understood Spanish league, man. It's a madness. Unnecessary madness. Imagine being 4-2 up and then you talk to the referee and get a yellow card on the bench. So pointless. So pointless. There we go. 3 more minutes left. Just end our misery, man. Please. Just end our misery. Just end it. What's the point? Really disappointing. What can you do? You can't do anything. Just be frustrated. Mbappe scores but offside. That's not bad actually. In fairness. I mean, sorry, I'm reading something else. I'm not talking about Mbappe. Mbappe scored that was saved by Bayendir. That was dangerous. It's going to get worse for us. Half time. Otto always battering United. Somehow he has our number. Oh my God. Van Bissaka skinning us. Oh my God. A mistake by Lindelof there. What a save by Bayendir. 1 more minute left. Hamas does well there to get out of trouble. Don't know why they're playing Lindelof on the left hand. Oh, they're playing him on the left hand side because Mazraoui is there. 1 more minute. Come on. Another week of torture over. 2 weeks left. Then we're free. We're free to relax. We pull one back. Consolation goal. Cross comes in. Header goes wide again by Hoyland. Frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Ballon d'Or for Rafinha. It's Rafinha or Dembele, dude. Rafinha or Dembele. Because PSG will do the treble if they win Champions League. So they have already won the league and the cup. They win the Champions League, then it'll be Dembele. Full time. All right, guys, I'm off. I don't know. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. To be honest, it'll probably be. It'll. I don't know. It might even be an IPL stream. I can't say. Just stay tuned to the post, guys. Just have a look on the posts. We don't have anything this week at all. We only have a game. I think the next game for us is on Friday. So I'll see you then. Otherwise, we'll be doing a IPL watch along. Just have a look at the posts every couple of days. Let's see what are your thoughts on Ruben Diaz's comments yesterday. Yeah, he says that every time people don't want to play their way of football, dude. He said that before even. We don't. Why should Southampton play a way that's convenient to them? They were going to be the worst Premier League side in history. They got a point off Man City's back to avoid that historical marker put on them. They can cry about it later, dude. Unfortunately, everyone is collapsing around them, so they're going to finish top five no matter what. Forest have just drawn again, unfortunately, I think so. Uh, let's just see. Yep, they drew again. They were leading till 82 minutes, then Buonanotte scored. So they are also chugging along at the wrong time. GGMU United, United, United. That's my thoughts on it, Rajak. We'll probably be doing an IPL stream, I'm pretty sure, if there are games coming out next week. Otherwise, again, United Chelsea, I think, right? Friday. I don't even want to know what happens in that game, to be honest. I will speak to you guys later. Have a great week. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, guys. Good night.